Hey guys, it's Megan, and this is a very late video. I recorded a video a long time ago that was supposed to be my 1 month of hair regrowth update after shaving my head, and I just kind of never uploaded it because I got lazy and depression. I gotta stop joking about that, but like it's the easiest way for me to cope, you know? And I'm like not struggling so bad that it's like the end of the world. So like I'm just kind of like dealing with it in my own way, and it's not like negatively impacting everything, it's just negatively impacting a lot of things. But anyways, intro, here we go. You can see my cat being so weird. Anyways, I am home right now for Christmas break or holiday break, winter break, whatever you call it. I guess in college it's basically just your end of the fall semester break. And I've been home for a few weeks now, and my break is over soon. So I also really want to get back into making videos. This is kind of like a super update-y video, and it's also like hair regrowth update. So I will insert a clip of what my hair looked like at 1 month of regrowth right here from the video I originally recorded. I'll just insert that and show you what it looks like. It'll probably be an out of context clip, but here you go. But this, I wanted to like show you how much my hair has grown. Sorry about the lighting, it's the worst. But as you can tell, my hair is like actually kind of long. Like if I put my fingers in it, it like, you can see that it's getting a lot longer than I thought it would be at this point. Okay, so now that we're back from that, now my hair is grown out 2 months as of yesterday, actually as of the day before yesterday, since it's been 2 months and 2 days. And on December 10th, I started taking biotin supplements to help my hair grow. And I got a pack of 2 bottles of 100, so I have like 200 of these. And I've been taking these every day, trying to remember. And the reason I like procrastinated starting taking biotin was because I didn't want to regularly take something, because that takes a lot of effort when you're depressed. I know that that sounds dumb, or like it sounds like weird, or doesn't make sense that it takes a lot of effort to remember to take a pill every day, because like take my birth control every single day, and I can't forget to take that, so I always take it. So I take this at the same time as I take that. So there's that, and I definitely think it's making my hair grow in healthier. It's not super long, but it's definitely grown out. Like if I run my fingers through my hair, you can see how it's like longer than the thickness of my fingers, if that makes sense. And it's very dark. It's darker than I was thinking it was gonna be. And I also want to talk about my experience of like being a girl with a shaved head in public, because at first I was always wearing my hat, my winter hat. I call it a beanie, but it's not a beanie. My cat is being so weird. Oh my god, he probably found a spider or a bug. I'm glad spiders don't freak me out. Also, if you see the walls in this room that look totally horrid, the back wall, Heather like did some decoupage on there trying to make it look better, because she, when we shared a room, fun fact, we used to share this bedroom together, and she would tear at the, I know you can hear that, it's the worst noise ever. She would pick at the walls, and just kind of peel at the paint when we were younger. Toby, please stop. Anyways, why do I record videos best when I'm tired and early in the morning? It is currently 3:32 on December 29th, and I promise I'm gonna edit this and upload it immediately when I'm done. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. I've been taking biotin since the 10th, and since this is the 29th, well technically it was the 28th when I took this, I've been taking this for about 18 days, and I haven't seen any like super progress, but I also, Toby, stop. We're just gonna have to deal with that. I apologize, but he's not gonna listen. But anyways, before I started taking biotin, I filed my nails down all the way because they were brittle and cracking and bending very easily. They were very thin, and I don't know if you can tell, but like they might be kind of dirty, but they're like thicker and longer now. And like instead of just like bending when I do this, they like snap back. They're more like flexible, I guess. Toby's about to start doing it again. Nope, maybe not. But my nails definitely feel a lot better, and my skin feels a little better, but I've been dealing with dryness on my eyes lately, but that happens every winter, it seems. It started last winter, and it's happening again this winter, so that's fun, but there's that. So my nails have been doing a lot better since I started taking the biotin, which I don't know if that's just like me like not picking at my nails hoping that the biotin works. So that might just be self-fulfilling prophecy or like a placebo effect of taking something that's supposed to help with my nails, but hey, if it's helping, then it's helping. So like that's the one thing about placebo effects that we don't really like mention. If it makes a positive difference, then it's still doing something. It just might be in your head doing something instead of naturally like with chemicals. But yeah, there's that. Also, this blanket is one that I got on my birthday, the day I shaved my head, and it's so soft, and it has black cats on it, and if you didn't know, black cats are kind of my thing. I've had 2 black cats in my life. One was originally named Candy. He passed away when I was young. He got hit by a car, and that's actually why I don't let my cat outside, my cat Smokey. This one likes to sneak outside. He's not allowed outside either. My other 2 cats are. But Smokey, absolutely not. I never let him outside. Except for like one time I wanted him to like hang outside with me, and then he got into our neighbor's yard. But that's like aside the point. This video is about my head. And I know I hate when YouTubers ramble on about things that are not the topic of the video, so I apologize for that. So I also want to mention that my hair is growing in like this direction, but also if I sleep on this side, my hair like goes flat and like does the weirdest thing, and I hate it so much. It's the worst, but there's not much I can do about it aside from use water and try to readjust it in the morning. Oh, also, I don't have my ring light here. I'm using, oh, I didn't know that that was part of I'm using this light my sister got me for Christmas. It's a mirror actually, but I'm using it to illuminate my face for this video because the lighting in my bedroom sucks. And I needed another one of these because my cat broke mine. Smokey did. He came in here in the middle of the night, wanted my attention, and just like, you know, does the thing that cats do and just kind of knocks it off because he's a jerk. But anyways, so my hair is very long and I'm loving it, honestly. And I'm much more comfortable going in public without my hat, which was a big step for me. The first time I went to class without a hat on, my Spanish professor, I remember, was like, Megan, you cut your hair. But she said it in Spanish, but I could tell what she was saying because obviously what else would she be surprised about? Because like before she actually knew I shaved my head, I wore a wig to class. Because I wanted to wear a wig, and then I wore one another day, but the second time I wore the wig was after I'd already shaved my head. First time was before because I wanted to get used to wearing it to class, and that was actually in the vlog of the day I shaved my head. So that day I wore that wig to class, and she was like, oh my gosh, you wore a wig, that's so cool. But she actually thought it was extensions at first. I love that professor, she was adorable. But I explained it was a wig, and she asked me to show her my hair underneath because like she wanted to see, because she was like not convinced that it was a wig, and then I had to like put it back on. And then I put my hat back on because I wear my hat with the wig because the hairline on the wig just looks so fake. But that's just how I wear that wig. I want to get more. I really want to get the wigs that Mikey released with Bellamy, the Glam and Gore wigs. I really want Clarice and Reagan. Those are like gorgeous, but I don't have $200 to spare right now. And also, I think they're like on back order, or like they're not even like in stock at all. But I really do want to get those wigs. But your girl needs a job first. Anyways, back onto the topic of my experience with having a shaved head. So, like at first, I wore a hat everywhere, so people didn't really look at me weird. I was just wearing a hat because it's cold outside. So they thought it was normal. But then once I stopped wearing the hat everywhere, I started getting a lot more looks from people. Like, I never felt weird about going to bathrooms, like public bathrooms, when I had just a pixie cut because I still looked very feminine with my pixie cut. And I do prefer to look feminine. I am a female and I identify as female, and that's my thing. I'm like very feminine. But, you know, obviously shaving my head is not the most feminine thing for me to do, especially because my features are not so feminine. Like, one thing that a lot of people say to me is that I look just like my brother, or that my brother looks like me, and I hate when they say that. Like, yeah, we literally, if I had long hair, like his, and wasn't wearing makeup and didn't do my brows, I could pass as his twin, even though it wouldn't even be like identical twins because he's a guy. But like, a lot of people think I look like him, and that's one thing that bugs me because I don't want to look like a guy, because, you know, I like being a girl and I like makeup and all that stuff. Like, I'm very feminine. I'll accept that. I do have some like masculine personality tendencies sometimes, and my voice is kind of deep for a girl. But long story short, I like to look feminine, but sometimes I don't wear makeup. And if I don't wear makeup now, I don't look feminine at all. Especially if I don't have brows on, I just kind of look like weird, you know? My brows are pretty light and thin and short, so like I fill them in every day. Even if I don't wear like regular makeup, I at least fill in my brows. But like if I go into a public bathroom and I'm not wearing like a full face of makeup like today, or even like a little bit of makeup like mascara and eyeliner and everything, I get weird looks from people when I'm just washing my hands. It's like, I guess I kind of experience somewhat of what transgender women feel when they are in the bathrooms, but not to an extent that is as bad. But like, it's uncomfortable when you're like, I'm just minding my own business and somebody looks at me like I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, and it's just weird, you know? Like, I'm allowed to be there, and I feel that transgender women are allowed to be in the bathrooms too, but that's my opinion. I believe it's the right opinion because it's my opinion, but at the same time it feels so weird, and it feels like I can somehow experience what they experience, but not to the full extent. I haven't been harassed in bathrooms, which is good, but it feels sad because I'm experiencing something that those women experience every single time they use the restroom, and that fear of going in there feeling like someone's going to feel like or say that you're not in your place. And it's just weird, you know? Like, it's weird, and I feel like that's something good that came from shaving my head, because like, it's not normal for girls to shave their head, and I wish it was, but it's not. It's really not. But it's definitely an experience that I would suggest that lots of girls try, because then it would normalize it and also help to take down the toxic gender roles that are imposed on us. And I can see my cat just like moving around up there trying to get something on the ceiling. This video's turned into what the hell is Toby doing? What are you doing, bud? I don't even know. But like, yeah, I wanted to mention that, like, I do get weird looks from people, and I also, like, not just in bathrooms, like, I get weird looks from people in public if I go without my hat, like, just women who have long hair, like, heavy makeup, and very skinny, and very, very dressed up, and my dog is about to start barking. Skittles, no, lay down. And just like those very stereotypical women that look like their name is Karen. No offense to anyone named Karen. Just like, you know, the can I speak to your manager type of woman. And I get weird looks from them. But I still, like, now I'm experiencing, like, the homophobic looks and the people judging me for being different. But it doesn't hurt me because I have thick skin, and I don't let it hurt me because I know that their judgment is fear of change and fear of the abnormal, which is something they need to work on themselves, because the world is changing and people are going to become so much better at expressing themselves than we used to be able to in the past. That took a minute to get there, but like, it's becoming more normal to do things that are abnormal, I guess, out of the loop. Like getting nose piercings, or shaving your head, or wearing crazy makeup to normal events. It's becoming normal. And like, did I mention dyeing your hair crazy colors? Because that's one thing I love. and tattoos that are visible. Everything's becoming more normal, and these people who are more conservative with looks need to adjust to that because the world's changing and we're not going to go back unless that's what we want to do. And we're embracing it. I can't remember what else I wanted to mention about my head. Oh, another thing. This is one thing I really wanted to mention because it's kind of important. I'll probably make another video on this in the future, but like also, if you are thinking of shaving your head, be prepared to tell people they cannot touch your head because for some odd reason, when a girl shaves her head, it's not like as common with guys, but like when a girl shaves her head, people think they can just come up and pet your hair. Like, unless you give them permission to pet your hair, they're not allowed to do that. And you can tell them, like, hey, I don't want you to touch my head. That's weird and it's uncomfortable and I don't like it. Especially when it's random people you don't know, like, oh, I like your hair. And then they pet it and they're like, oh, can I touch your hair? And you're like, you just did. But no. That's something I've had to get used to, is random people wanting to touch my head. Like, yes, I'll let people touch my head if they ask first. Like, not everyone, because I do still have some social anxiety about random things, but like my family, if they ask, I'll be like, sure, whatever. And my boyfriend, he doesn't have to ask. He's my boyfriend. I love him. It's just like random people, like my friends, if they ask, like, sure, you can pet my head. I know it's fun and it's weird and like living vicariously, I guess. But like random people that I don't know, it's weird. Like you get introduced to somebody and they're like, oh my god, can I pet your head? Like, no. I'll make a whole video on that eventually, maybe. I don't know. So I think that's everything I wanted to say. It's been a crazy 2 months. I can't believe it's been 2 whole months since I shaved my head. I feel like it's made me more confident. At first, I really didn't like it. I felt like I looked like an egg. My sister said I looked like an egg because she was joking, but like, I felt like I looked like an egg, and that's not a fun thing to feel. But I've gotten more used to it, and in the future, like in a year or so, I will release a video that's kind of like a slideshow of my hair regrowth, but it's not going to be one of those fancy face in the same position every time hair regrowth videos, because I don't have the patience for that or the skills to do that, or even just cared enough to do that. I know it would get tons of views and I should milk that, but that's all I gotta say about it. I need to get back in the swing of making YouTube videos. I haven't been making them lately, and I need to explain why. It's just hard for me to talk about because it's a lot. It's not a lot. It's just like hard for me to admit to all this. But I'm rambling. And the video is about to be like 20 minutes long. So, my name is Megan. If you didn't catch at the beginning, I upload randomly. I upload Ipsy unbagging videos. I feel like I need to rebrand my channel because I've just not been myself lately. I'm a totally different person from who I was a year ago. So if you enjoyed this video and seeing my hair as its 2-month update, I should like show you the back kind of, but I don't feel like turning all the way around. This is what it looks like from the side. It's short, it's cute, I love it, and I feel like an empowered woman, kind of. And most of the time I'm very uncomfortable and awkward, but you know, yeah, I'm gonna end this video because I'm rambling. It's about to be 21 and a half minutes long, maybe? Okay, I love you, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and join my awkward little internet family because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers one day, one of these days. I'll do it eventually, but that's not today. But hey, if we can hit 400 or 500, that would be amazing. I'm so glad you guys stuck around till the end of this video. Also, I want to mention I started a makeup Instagram for my makeup looks because my old one I lost access to because I forgot the password and didn't feel like going through all the effort to retrieve the password, so I just made a new one. So my new makeup Instagram account is at meganelisa_beauty. And yeah, I think that's the Instagram. If it's not, just search Megan Elisa Beauty and it'll show up. I'm like anxious recording this. I don't know why. I haven't really made a real video in such a long time. But I guess I should end this because it's very late and I need to edit it. So I love you, and I will see you all in my next video, whenever that may be. Goodbye. Oh wait, also leave it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it.